Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so you'll be the first one to see my videos. And leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, cause it'll motivate me to make more videos. Hey guys, before we start this video, I'm selling African Cocoa Butter Black Soap. This miracle cleanser helps you to get rid of any marks and blemishes and any other skin problems you may be experiencing, leaving you with a very nice and soft and smooth skin. Also, make sure to check out my other natural products. I'll leave the link to the website below, so check it out. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Yes, it's exactly what you see in the title. Are all men pedophiles? I ask this question because when you think of pedophilia, what gender usually comes to mind? Only men, right? Isn't it strange though? Well, I think it's very strange because for some reason, pedophilia and pedophiles are only associated with men and not women. Like, I've literally seen comments from people on social media where they'd say, and I quote, "Cut off your fucking ball sack."
Stop it. Get some help.
And last time I checked, women don't have any, so who do you think they're referring to? Which makes me think that people actually believe that only men are pedophiles. But the question is, why is that exactly? I mean, if you're always seeing this, and this.
A stunning idea from an organization trying to fight predators who target children. Take a look at this little girl. Look closely at her face. In the span of just 10 weeks, she has helped identify more than 200 suspects right here in the United States because there's something about her that they failed to guess. Here's ABC's Cecilia Vega to tell us.
My name is Sweetie. I'm 10 years old.
This little girl from the Philippines single-handedly helped identify 1,000 predators from around the world.
Every day, I had to sit in front of the webcam.
The predators flocked, sometimes hundreds at a time, but they had no idea that what they were seeing was completely fake.
But what they don't know, I'm not real. I'm a computer model, made piece by piece to track down these men who do this.
I mean, how can you not believe that all men are pedophiles? For some reason, men are symbolized as the face of pedophilia. We barely see any women. Yes, we see a few cases here and there, but that's it. I mean, if you check online right now, you'll notice that there are more men who are sex offenders than women. You're probably thinking,
well, Kevin, maybe it's not very common for a woman to molest or rape young children.
You see, what you fail to realize is that it's very common. It's just that women are never the focus when it comes to pedophilia. What I've noticed is that it's always young girls being shown to always be the targets and victims. Like, we barely see any young boys. Partly, I think it's because men and boys don't speak out about it. And we also glorify and fantasize about the idea of sleeping with an older woman. But I have this strong conviction that it's what we've been exposed to on TV, social media, films, and the media. It plays a big part in the way we think. They're pushing the idea and changing the narrative that men are the only ones who can be dangerous, perverts, molesters, and rapists. That young girls are the only victims in need of protection. So our mind is being focused only on men, right? It's being instilled with fear and the notion that we should only be wary of men. Like, I understand that what we're being exposed to is meant to spread awareness, but at the same time, it's creating stereotypes. And it definitely doesn't help when it's always other women expressing their stories of being molested, because it only enhances the fear and belief that we already have towards men, completely taking our attention away from the women who are also pedophiles and just as dangerous. Furthermore, what makes these women more dangerous is that they're looked upon as less of a threat. So therefore, they have the freedom to express their sexual desires towards young boys and get away with such behaviors, because they know that they'll never be suspected. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Let me ask you this question. Have you ever left your son with your female best friend or female friends that you're very close with to watch over your son? If so, has it ever crossed your mind that your son possibly got molested by them? What? What the fuck? You're probably thinking, well, that could never happen. I mean, how would you know that? And also, how well do you know them? Imagine if you entrusted your daughter with your male friends. Would you feel comfortable with the idea? No, because you'd be very uncomfortable and very cautious. You see how we're more trusting of women than men? It goes back to my point that it's what we're being exposed to, which is causing us to have this very, very one-sided perspective. What I find interesting is that we think that we're being smart by being wary and protective of our young girls from grown men, but at the same time failing to protect our young boys. To sum things up, if men are constantly being shown by the media to be the issue of pedophilia, how can you trust any guy? Most of you may say, well, not all men like that, but do you truly believe that? And it's hard to believe that not all men like that when men are always being portrayed in a certain way. So of course you're gonna have this one-sided perspective and think that all men are pedophiles. Anyway guys, thank you for listening, and comment below what you guys think about the things I said, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.